the 27.
Nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got it in the middle, it's Miller. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The run inside, it's Humphrey. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, North Dakota State. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
He leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Humphrey.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Pressure coming. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the give off the left side. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Finds the tight end. Turning it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota. Dakota State. A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can nowadays does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Humphrey. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Moving away from pressure. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Lobos send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Out of the backfield, he's open. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So first down here as they go back to work. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Backwards, they'll try to convert on 3rd down. On the move, he fires. Got his man to the left. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Running inside, it's Scott. He stopped at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Took a shot as he threw.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run the counter. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the counter. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. It's caught. Bulldozes his way through. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the ground game. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that.
Maybe a crease. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Humphrey. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The pressure ramps up on 3rd And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds the big tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw it again, and why not? With the catch, it's Scott. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. The Lobos will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Using his legs, it's Scott. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Could be an alley. The 30. The 20. Past the 10. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. From the red zone, it's Scott. And he's in! Touchdown, North Dakota State!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Humphrey. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Lobos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're gonna.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Scott. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They want to run it left here. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Makes the catch. It's Collins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Rushes on him. And they got it.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Mappa. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He'll try to do it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. This game all but decided. Let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Drake. Got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Mitchell. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They give it to him again. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Lobos in the hurry-up.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time...
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, North Dakota State. The defense putting points on the board. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Miller. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Immediately fires to the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. Working on the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Trying to escape and get it himself. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Trying to make magic with it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Lobos trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. And he puts through the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got room at the 35. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. The receiver on the jet sweep. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Now on 2nd down and short. Looking for room. It's Mitchell. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by